Hello, everyone. I'm so sorry. Everybody's just chatting and chilling. I love it. Okay. What am I sewing? I don't even know anymore. Okay, so if you guys watched my live Saturday, I cut out this backpack to sew and am now getting a chance to do it. Hi, Alex. Thanks for checking in on me. I'm going to start off with the slime. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Joy. Hi, Inga. So I ended up interfacing this with fleece just because I think it'll give a really fun padded look. I'm excited. Where's my... It's all over there. I'm just going to tape this down. Yeah. Oh, man. Hi, Terry. Hi, Marilita. Were you able to pull it up? No? It's weird. I was like, maybe it's because it's my account. So you might be able to switch to guest or something. Hi, Monica. Hi, Terry. Thanks for joining. Oh, Becky, I'm so glad. I noticed, Becky, you commented on a video about a piece missing or maybe misplaced. Did you ever figure it out? All right. So I'm adding a little bit of double-sided tape to this piece so that while I'm sewing everything in place, I did it. My friend Elizabeth is here with her little babe, and she's gonna read comments so that I don't have to look up as often. It's gonna be nice. Let me go back. Baby, go back. Oh, it was a number 9. I just used a different piece. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's one of my plans this year coming up, is to kind of go through old sewing patterns and make sure everything is still working. Oh, it does kind of look like Grinch pieces. All right. So let me go ahead and switch up the camera angle to be really satisfying. Ben scratched my eye last night, or this morning actually. So nice of him. Is there a template for the slime? I don't have one. I just kind of freehand it. Okay. Hi, Aslan. Okay. Someone loves your shirt. Oh, sweet. Thanks. From Aerie. Just like 99% of all the other shirts I own. I'm going to switch my stitch length down to a 4. Hi, Melanie. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah.
I love it when people say that they're also sewing while you're sewing live.
It's the best. That's why I started going live in the first place. Because it was like lonely.
Let's just sew together.
Oh. Oh, it would be fun to do this with like a white glitter to look like snow. Or like icicles. Or like gingerbread icing on a brown.
Syrup on the pancake bread.
Oh, yeah. Some brown glitter. I was like, now I want pancakes, but I already had pancakes. I don't need more pancakes. Oops.
Oh, somebody said frozen bag.
Mm. Was that somebody Josie? No, I'm kidding.
No.
Oh, pink and frosting. Yes.
Somebody said that they love the sound of your machine, and now we need to do some
ASMR.
ASMR.
I do have one that's just me sewing handbag straps for like an hour.
Just turn the sound off and take a snooze.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the video.
Yeah.
That sound. It's fine.
We're getting through the day. That's all that matters.
It's fine. Who was watching? How's the building coming?
Oh, so good. We're moving in tomorrow. The hardware wall has started being disassembled, which makes me very sad. But we're reassembling it somewhere else, so it's not like I can't caress it. But it's been there for so long, it's going to be weird to see it gone.
You have the auto needle down.
I do not have a needle positioner on my machine. I'm sure it's something I could get, but I don't care to. So I'm going to trim my fleece down. I just rough cut it. But when I'm installing my zipper, I don't want that fleece in that area to bulk it up in such a delicate round shape, which is how I would also describe my body. Hey.
Ooh, do you have an estimated time when the Sew Whatever boxes will go up for sale?
I'm hoping middle of December, but we're still waiting on getting all the pieces for it. When I know, you guys will know. I feel bad because I've hyped it up for so long that people are going to be like, well, I don't even want it anymore. You've hyped it up and I don't get it. And I can't have it, so I don't want it. Because that's how I would feel. So I'll actually still be sewing from home. Yeah. I mean, it might change, but we've got everything. We've got a lot of stuff over there, and I don't want to make it feel too cramped. And one of the main purposes of the building is so I can sew in the quiet. Not necessarily like in the quiet, but sew at home. And be able to film more tutorials. And if I'm there, it's the same as if everyone else were here too. So yeah, sewing from home. Yeah. can't wait. Melanie, yeah, that would be so fun. I hope to have room for sewing classes. I don't know. If we move things out of the way, there is a possibility we could get machines in there, but we'll see.
Did you make the Ouija board hand sticker?
Yeah, I did.
Somebody says they need it.
Yes, it's on my website. It turned out so good. I started making it in July and things weren't going well. And then I was sitting down on my iPad to do something else and I was like, well, let me just try this again. So I ended up doing this and forgetting the other thing. So maybe next July I'll sit down to work on the other thing. We'll get back to it. All right, I am working on the backpack straps. These are, I believe, cut to like 34 inches. And we're using 3/4 inch hardware. I do have a tutorial on this bag from a very long time ago that you can watch if you want more specific instructions. But yeah, I'm hoping with the building I'll be able to like plan to go live on Thursdays at 11:30 or like be on a schedule. What? Who?
Someone asked, what are you going to do with your building?
Like, what am I specifically going to do, or like, what is anyone gonna do?
I don't know.
Big question.
What are you going to do, Lauren?
I'm gonna stand around and wonder what I should be doing, just like I do at home. What?
You can point at things?
Ooh, ooh. I'll be like Dorothy. So the building is for shipping orders out of, mostly. It's so we can have a lot more inventory for the sewing supply portion of the business. So we'll be cutting fabric and zipper tape and shipping out orders. I hope to have like open houses every once in a while where people can come shop bags and clothing. And then people can pick up orders from that location if they're local to me. And we can like schedule shopping times some point next year.
Somebody wants a video tour, and I think that that's an amazing idea.
Oh, absolutely, we will.
It's glorious.
Yeah. I've been taking videos of like progress, so I'm gonna do like a whole thing once it's all set up. Did someone ask if we do kits?
Yes.
That is something we hope to do in the future, but we don't have them set up right now. There actually are some handbag hardware kits on the website, but they're like pre-packed for like making the Emily tote bag and whatnot. Whoa.
It's on the 2022 dream list.
Yes, absolutely. That, and we just need to look into an app that is a composite listing so that it will take inventory out of other products from the one product.
Mm.
Yeah. Yes, we have 25 boxes of hardware that were supposed to come yesterday, but they haven't moved at all. So that's the best. And it's a huge order with all kinds of stuff. Bye, Teresa. Sorry I was late. Yes, more pop tab pulls. I'm also going to be carrying number 3 zipper tape and some number 3 zipper pulls. I'm excited for those. If you find an app that does that, let me know. I will. I know there used to be one in a service called Magento or something. When I worked for a company, they had that. So I'm familiar with it, but I haven't done a lot of research on Shopify to know. Yes, number 3. We have space. So much space. And can you imagine little number 3 pop tab zipper pulls? Like, get out of here. Super cute. We have number 3 chevron zipper pulls in production and number 3 little rose zipper pulls. So much good stuff. Okay, so this is my grab handle. Yeah, number 3 pop tabs for sure. These Animal Crossing magnets are from a pin maker. I'm not sure. I buy the baggies from different pin makers and they always include like little freebies. I wonder if, no. They might be from someone called Pindy Gamer. I'll type that. Oh, no, I can't. Make sure to give a like. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Huh, I bought the refills for those pens on Amazon, but my cap doesn't close all the way. That's so weird. And they looked just like this. You might be able to cut off the bottom of this here, and that might help. But yeah, they should. That's so weird. These are the new ones that are coming. They're so pretty. Okay. And this is my strap connectors. Whoa. Oh, crud. I cut that to the wrong size. I'm so used to 1 inch. Sure enough. Okay, I'm gonna cut 1/2 inch off of this. Okay, there we go. That's better. some clips to hold those together. Some glitter clips. Don't say it. You nasty. Okay. We'll use the finished end. I'm going to attach my slider. Or can I? Yes, I can. Yeah? Yeah. No? Yeah. Ooh, yes. Yeah, the glitter clips, there's going to be 5 in each grand opening box. Which isn't a lot, but it's enough, you know?
He wants to go live.
Okay, so there is our strap. We've got our rectangle ring down here, the slide adjuster, and then this goes on the top. And I am going to add a rivet through the strap connector down at the bottom. I love this red. It's from Bo-Dee-Oh. Yes, you'll be able to buy separate packs of the clips for sure, just not yet. They'll still be in production, and to ship them by air would have been an insane price, so they're just going to take a little while. Because I had to order an insane amount of each color. Insane. So please don't worry about them selling out too quickly, because it's impossible. I will be buried in glitter clips.
Somebody asked where your shop will be located.
It is in Belleville, Illinois, which is close to St. Louis, not Chicago. Yeah, good for us. I love it.
Someone said, do I hear Dorothy?
Aw, no, it's a little tiny baby. A little tiny Evie.
Upset.
Aw. Okay. Practically in St. Louis, yeah. Like 25, 30 minutes from St. Louis. Not far at all. All right, I'm gonna set these pieces. Now I'll go ahead and attach them while I'm here on this back panel. I was thinking about adding a zippered pocket to the back of the backpack, but I think I'll just add 2 to the lining. So marking out the centers and the top and the bottom. And I'm going to measure 1 inch from each side. Yes, Alex, absolutely. I know, I felt so bad that we couldn't meet up with you guys. Okay, so I marked 1 inch out from the center. Betsy, I don't remember exactly. It might be like lipstick red, but it has this sheen to it, and it is one of the faux leathers, or ultra leather, maybe. And then I'm gonna do the trick that Linds Handmade uses of angling out that backpack strap. Just because it makes sense to me. And then you want to make sure that your slide adjusters are facing up. This backpack is finished with binding, so that makes it a lot quicker. That is if you don't mind doing binding. I definitely don't anymore. And then this, I'm gonna kind of angle in that bottom corner. So then my back panel is all finished, so I can set that aside. And I'm gonna keep working on the front panel. So I'm gonna need some zipper tape, a zipper pull. Might not use it. Or gusset. I'm gonna need those. And this piece, and these pieces. Voila. Oh, yeah. Maybe someday, but we don't have any plans as of now. It is a hope, though. Okay. So that front zipper pocket, I'm gonna cut to 21 inches. That might be too long, but we'll see. And I am gonna add 2 zipper pulls to this piece. Oh crap. I've had people ask me about black nickel top tab and I thought I didn't have very many, but I've got like 150 there easily. Might stock some. So I'm gonna iron my zipper. You can see that it's got some little waves to it and I don't want those in the finished bag, so we're gonna make sure we iron those. If you're using a plastic zipper, this is not a good idea, but nylon zippers are fine. And metal zippers, you just want to be very careful of touching after you've ironed it. This is hot. Oh, I need water. Might help if I had water. This place looks. It's not stuff everywhere. There we go. Okay. So I'm using the zipper jig to attach zipper pull on each end. So the pattern has zipper tabs for this front zipper pocket. Perfect. And if you have made the Lindsport backpack, it's a very similar front pocket and similar to the Guardian from Linds Handmade, but this one is not as well thought out because there's a lot that you cut off. So if you're new to making bags, I don't know that I'd recommend any of the iThinkSew patterns just because they're very vague and sometimes things don't fit together perfectly. Okay. So I've got right sides together, exterior where it needs to be, lining where it needs to be, and we will sew across this panel. And then top stitch that through the lining and the exterior. If your zipper pulls aren't seen, they're in one of the seams, you've done something wrong. You might want to redo it. Yeah, the iThinkSew patterns are very hard to follow. I always enjoy looking through their website to look at the patterns because they do have some really unique ones. And if you know how to change up patterns, they're kind of fun as like a guide, an idea, if you will. All right, so I'm going to fold this in half so that I can mark out the center of my zipper. And use Victoria said, for me, I like having a cut list, especially when there's stuff that has no pattern, just measurements. Yeah, for sure. I am using a size 19 needle, yes, and Tex 90 thread from Amann. I think it's the bonded polyester. Okay, got my centers marked out. And we're gonna mark out the centers on our front panel piece. I know this is really subtle, but if you can see that like slight puff on the slime, it looks really cool. ADHD who?
Yeah, I was gonna say what?
What? What? Okay, marking out the center on my front panel. And I'm gonna line up those center snips, if I can find them again. Where'd it go? I always try to be so gentle with it that I can't even find it after I've done it.
Are you going to restock? Was it apple vinyl?
Yes, absolutely. What do we have coming December 1st? Poison apple? Yeah.
Apple
Yes.
and...
Glow in the dark dice.
Yes.
Yes, so the poison apple vinyl, the textured glow in the dark, no, not glow in the dark. Textured poison apple is restocking December 1st, as well as glow in the dark dice.
The critical rose.
Critical rose. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Or the waterproof canvas with brushed flowers. I've ordered for next year, but I don't know what's coming anymore. Yeah, the silver pens definitely help to mark out the center, that's true. I just got the song Silver Bells, but instead it's silver pens. Silver pens.
It's better than whatever we
Ew.
were singing before. Now I forgot what it was.
Me too. Okay, but you can see how much of that zipper tab is hanging off. Not a big deal. So long as you know it's not a big deal. But if you're new to sewing and that happens, you're like, well, I've messed it up and everything's wrong. Okay. So now we're gonna use our Ouija board hands to insert the zipper and make sure we don't apply too much pressure, or it could pucker because we're stretching or pulling on it too much.
Somebody asked if you watch Critical Role, and I'm like, yes! You know.
I do.
Kind of.
I watch the Critical Role.
I enjoy the critical roles.
I would say that over time I've watched 3 hours total.
I have bought about $3,000 worth of Critical Role merchandise.
Amazing. I mostly just fell asleep to it when I was pregnant.
It's Matt
CJ.
Mercer's soothing voice.
Very soothing. I would say I know enough.
You roll.
Yeah.
You can roll, Lauren.
Bro, do you even roll? Yeah.
She's a D&D guest star.
It's not fully wrong. I wouldn't say guest star, though. Guest player.
Guest fighter.
Yeah. Alright, so once you have the zipper attached to the front, you then add your front lining piece. And I'm going to start by lining up the bottoms. And this can be tricky because your zipper wants to kind of pucker and move out of the way. So you just want to go slow and make sure you're feeling through to the other side.
Somebody asked how CJ's channel is coming.
Oh, who was it? Oh, Victoria. Renora's Treasures. I mean, not well. He tried. So the issue is we mocked him a little bit too much. I was trying to boost his excitement for it and help him a little bit because he sounded a little too newscaster and not enough CJ. It just got out of hand, and now he's afraid to do it again. So yeah. I think it could be fun. He just doesn't have the confidence for it. And berating him and mocking him didn't help. Go figure. But like his friend even made him a logo and stuff and an intro for the video. It was so cute. Okay, so I'm going really slow along this seam. I'm coming in about 1/8 of an inch from where I started, basted, and making sure to press my finger along there to get that zipper out of the way, making sure I'm not sewing through the teeth of the zipper. And then I'm getting close to the zipper pulls, so I'm going to reach in and slide those out of the way and then readjust the zipper tape. If you don't readjust the zipper tape after doing that, you can definitely get some weird puckering issues. etc. Okay. So that's done. And just to make sure that our curve looks good in the end, I'm going to take these pinking shears just along the top of the curve. And I'm trying not to cut through the zipper tape because that could cause it to fray after a bit. We don't want that. We don't want our zipper to fray out of the seam. Okay. And I'm not trimming this down just yet because it's like the bottom of the backpack has this curve to it. So you've got to trim some of your front pocket down too. It's weird. Okay. And I interfaced my front panel with Sofuse Plus. It is a cotton canvas that I use, so it's already fairly sturdy, and that Sofuse Plus just makes it even sturdier. It's the best. Aw, thank you. Same. I'm gonna iron it from the lining side so that I don't actually accidentally hit the vinyl on our front zipper tabs, because that would be bad. Okay. And then we're going to top stitch around that. My stitch length has been set to 5 for most of this, and I'm just kind of keeping it there. And around this seam, I'm pulling on my zipper tape so that everything kind of lays flat. And I think I'm going to add my nameplate to the front pocket, like right around there. So I'm not going to sew it closed just yet. Oh, thank you. Yeah. After being cut for how long? It's nice to be able to sew it up. Oh. Okay. So fold it in half. Mark the center. Oh, I sold the Captain America Emily bag. It's in the back room. Mm-hmm. Oh, it does look it. That's cool. Okay. So here is my center. I'll go ahead and mark it with that silver marking pencil.
Somebody asked about the Red.
Oh, the red? The
Red vinyl. Full leather.
Oh yeah, it's from Bo-Dee-Oh. Bo-Dee-Oh. I think it's lipstick red. But yeah, it's really pretty. It's just a little bit thinner for bag making, so it definitely needs some interfacing. But this fleece with it feels really nice so far. But I also used Sew Fuse Plus on the gusset pieces. Oh no, I just used regular Sew Fuse. I didn't use the Plus because I didn't want it to be like super rigid, especially with the waterproof canvas. That's going to help. And I didn't want it to be too puffy all over, which the fleece would do. It would make it harder to sew through, even with my machine. All right, so we've got our centers marked out on the front and the zipper. So we start, there's a big restock tonight at Bo-Dee-Oh. Oh no. I don't need to buy anything. I have no money. Because I bought glitter clips.
And a building.
And a building.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
And furniture.
And furniture. And a
a
lot of
kitchen.
Chick-fil-A.
And a lot. Talk about
Yeah.
Starbucks.
Starbucks. Yeah, that's true. Ugh. Starbucks. Okay. Oh, that's gonna look so good. Oh, look at that clear one. Oh. My cleaning ladies are so nice. They always put the clips back on the sewing table. They don't throw them away. God bless you. Okay. Okay, so hopefully you can see here how that doesn't quite line up. But you just kind of curve it and trim it off. I'm getting hungry now.
I was thinking the same thing. Do you want me to order something?
What are we gonna order?
Don't throw me with a good story.
Always hungry. Always. That's actually what Snape meant at the end of Harry Potter.
I have your address saved in my DoorDash.
Amazing. I'm trying to find my other zipper roll in. There it is. It's the only one I want to use.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's so pretty. I tried to get seam rippers made with this as the handle.
Yeah.
And the company that makes the rulers were like, we can't use this to make the handle of that seam ripper because I wanted it to be the surgical seam ripper. It's fine. It's fine.
Delish. Speaking of delish.
We can have whatever you like.
You can have whatever you want.
Yeah. All right. So this part can get a little tricky, but all we want to do is just baste at the very edge of where that zipper attaches to the front panel, because then we have to add the back lining piece. And again, you just want to use gentle pressure on the zipper tape. And I don't know that it's really easier to unzip the zipper or not. Honestly, I feel like it's more likely to get wonky or wavy if it's unzipped. I don't know. I feel like zippers are kind of like babies where you're like, I know what's wrong. And then the zipper's like, you don't know anything. You literally know nothing.
I'm gonna put on the changing table.
Yeah. The zipper's just gassy. It's fine. Okay. Get nice and close. Okay. And now we can add the lining. Sometimes I like to add like a slip pocket here, but I didn't feel like it this time. But you can just fold a piece of waterproof canvas, add a top stitch. You could even add card slots like the Lindsport has, I think. I don't know. Guess really this is just an ad for the Lindsport backpack if you want to make it. But that's not what I'm making. Okay. Oh, you still have those totes you can sew.
Yeah, I thought about that like right after I gave birth. I'm like, God, I wish I could sew this bag.
And I got a different sewing machine that might work better.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one wasn't liking the thread or the canvas at all.
Yeah, no, this other one.
Oh, is that the one that you did the unboxing for?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I taught my aunt to make a car trash bag on it. It was really fun. She did great.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So now that that is clipped on, we're going to go in about 1/8 of an inch from this line of stitching. And you want to be very careful, again, that your zipper doesn't go wonky. I just don't think it's easier to unzip it. I don't know. We'll find out. No, I don't think it is. But again, if you can feel through that exterior fabric, just make sure that you're not catching your zipper at a weird angle. I'm gonna zip my zipper pulls out of the way. It's definitely harder with this fleece. It's so thick. So, yeah. Maybe I will unzip it. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Yes, that is a little bit easier. Yeah, I find the size 19 needle works for most things for me. But I know all the machines, even though it's the same brand, are just ever so slightly different. So some people find that a size 20 works better for them. I just had to be weird and try the size 19. 8-count nugget meal. cherry Coke.
Oh, shit.
Yes. Okay. Alex, yes, I have gotten needles from Sunny. I haven't ordered needles in a very long time. I think I also ordered some from Waywack, but I mean, this is like full. Oh, that's size 22. It's full of needles. It fell once, so it's a little haphazard in there. But yeah. So are you using text 70 or 69 or whatever with a text 19 or text 90? 90, I use text 70 and 90. I don't reach for text 69 very often.
Sorry, I can't help it over here.
Alex, we can do Sunny. Thank you. Shop small. Well, whack. Okay, so now we're gonna top stitch this and maybe ruin it. Who knows? I'm gonna check my bobbin. Oh, we're good. Did you order it? Yeah. A video of the Kenzie bag. Oh, okay. Did I tell you I had to call Waywack and we've been pronouncing it all wrong? Yeah, what is it? I almost said Wong. We've been pronouncing it wrong.
It's spelled phonetically.
Yeah. Okay, so as I'm top stitching this, I want to make sure that I'm rolling that down. So text, yeah, 70 text and 90 with a size 19 is what works for me.
Wawa.
Wawalk. Wawalk.
Why walk?
Why walk when you can crawl? Walk.
So,
Yeah. No, she's been doing really well with walking. And as you're doing this, you want to make sure you can like feel the lip of that seam in its place. Otherwise it will sit weird. Well, wonky. Well, walk. Is that right? Well, walk. The rep answered the phone and I was like, that's how you pronounce it? Oh my gosh, too funny. When I worked at Emo's, someone from out of town had ordered and they got their pizza and they called up and they were like, yeah, we were just wondering what kind of cheese is on this pizza? And I didn't know what it was called. So I asked the manager and they're like, it's Provel. Like I was an idiot. So I told them and they're like, Provel? I was like, yeah, it's like provolone and mozzarella mixed together, I guess. And they're like, oh, okay, well, thank you. And before she hung up, but as she was trying to hang up, she was like, oh, it's Provel. What the fuck is that? It was hilarious. Provel? Oh.
Provel cheese literally murders me.
I was gonna say.
I cannot eat it. It's, no diss on St. Louis pizza, but it's the absolute worst in
Yeah,
every way.
I believe it. Emo's is terrible. Okay, so you can see here things don't line up very nicely. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball connecting all of that together, and then we'll trim off the excess. Ooh. Alrighty.
No.
I'm just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. Okay. Okay. Looks really cute. Okay, there's that. We're just gonna set that aside and work on these zippered pockets because those will take no time at all. And then we'll work on the zipper panel and start connecting everything together. Two zipper pockets. Where's my zipper tape? So I'm going to cut my zipper tape to 10 inches. Do you? I'm going to iron them really quick. And attach zipper pulls. And then I'm going to use my zipper ruler to mark out the boxes for my zipper. That's why I always keep an extra. Okay.
Okay, but like, what do you do if you don't have that zipper tool?
You just use a ruler.
No, I meant to get the pull on.
Oh, yeah. You can use your hands or a fork.
Do you just struggle?
Yeah.
I would just struggle.
Yeah. Yeah. I have been in contact with so many different suppliers trying to find like a rainbow version of it to carry in our shop. They're like, no, why would you do that? Like, why wouldn't you do that?
Because everything rainbow.
Everything rainbow. Yeah. Pretty much. Okay, so because we are using the binding method of finishing off the bag, we don't need to leave any zipper pockets open, which is nice. Oh, yay, I'm so glad. I know I love the ruler, but I don't know if everyone needs it. Like, some people do things differently. There's the zipper pocket template from Tops and Bobbins that I've used for a really long time. So I feel like if you have that and it works, you don't have to have this, but these are pretty and they're fun. And like Madeline, and I think Alex too, I have a huge stack. Like, this is too many. You don't need this many.
But you do.
Yeah, 3 of these are the same. They're all just different thicknesses. Because we are testing out the thickness. This one's one of the best. The lavender marble.
I'm partial to the sparkly.
Victoria, the 10-inch zipper rulers are there. Currently in stock is this one, so there is a matching set with the 10-inch and the 7-inch. Love a matching set. I don't even want to count how many rulers I have. Yeah, no, I don't either. I will say I don't have any new ones planned because we need a break. But this one will release eventually. This is the 12-inch, but it's 10-inch interior. It's so pretty. Okay. Zipper pockets. Let's go. Nope.
I think there was a 10-inch on the inside. That's what she said, joke, and I think we all need to just appreciate that so quickly.
It's 10-inch on the inside. My chair is so squeaky. Groany, maybe? Yeah, I'm not sure when we're stocking the purple 10-inch ruler. Maybe December 1st? With the fabrics. That purple one in life, I know. That's why we're waiting to list it. I was like, that's too many rulers at once. This is looking ridiculous. But I ordered them back in September or August. Testing out the thickness. How old am I really? Okay. Yeah. We're all 12, pretty much. Yeah, I'm super excited for that box exclusive ruler. I love how you never have to adjust your tension. Yeah. Oh, the struggle is still there. Oh no. I did post in So Whatever pictures of how I have my tension set, etc. So I don't know if you want to look for that. It's hashtag Juki 1181N, I think, or tension settings. But it might help because there's all different places that need to be adjusted to help with that. Like even the foot pressure, etc. makes a difference. Hello, Laura, in Scotland.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Coming over.
Be right there. I know that's something I talked about like 3 years ago. I was like, I'd love to do like a world tour of sewing retreats.
Scotland is one of my favorite places I've ever been.
That's amazing. CJ would love to go, but he's broke.
Somebody asked how you like your HD9.
So far I have enjoyed it. I haven't made much with it beyond that video, but like you can really feel how strong the machine is when you're sewing. The last thing I did was I helped Josie with her curtains on it.
wanted to do a world tour of libraries, so we can make this like a two.
Just like a total thing. Family trip. Okay. Adding the lining fabric. I want an HD9, but they're hard to find. Yeah. I've been meaning to do a video. Carrie, who actually came to one of our meetups in Springfield, Missouri, she sent me a huge box of accessories for the machine. I just haven't had the time to sit down and play with it, but I was so excited. No. SEWO. Oh, bless.
Do you want to give them an update on the machine you're using and the bag you're making?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, never mind. Somebody beat you to it.
Oh, cool. Alex is always coming in with the assist. My bobbin ran out as we finished that zipper bobbin.
It's amazing.
God bless. Bobbin bless.
Okay. So we're making another sticker, and it's gonna be prayer hands.
Prayer hands. Bobbin bless.
Bobbin bless.
Oh. I wish I knew how many zipper pockets I have inserted into bags in my lifetime.
Couple.
It was like 3, probably. What?
I'm laughing about Mom and Bless. I don't know why.
Blessed be thy bobbin. Bam. I am unzipping my zippers about halfway just in case my pull decides to stray into the side seam. That would be not great. Okay, those are done. We're going to work on the gusset of the bag, which means I need to prep one more zipper. What I'm going to do is just cut my zipper tape like 3 inches longer than the gusset and iron that really quick. Yeah, I would really love to like fully make a bag on it at some point. I just did the little wristlet, but worked pretty well. Oh no. My phone's at 20%.
Uh-oh. Last cut short.
Ooh, yeah. I don't think it would be the first time that's ever happened. It'll make it.
Just go double time. I'm sweating just thinking about it.
Sewing at my normal speed then.
Mm-hmm.
use double-sided tape. Hold my zipper in place. I think the one I'm using is from 2 Minutes to Stitch. Just working my way through the hoard of 1/8 inch wide double-sided tape that I purchased. Is it here?
Can we make, instead of Robin thick, Bobbin thick? I got Bobbin on the brain right now.
What is his song? Like blurred lines?
Uh-huh.
Like good lines?
Straight lines.
Straight lines? They only want me. I don't know the words.
Stitch lines? I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan.
You know you want it.
So we said, "Where's Ben?" and he just was here and left.
Oh, Ben. Probably because of the baby. Okay. Setting the zipper into place. Someone asked who's keeping me company.
It's a voice from beyond.
It's my friend Elizabeth. Also known as Mormino office manager.
Yeah, operations, project management.
Yeah.
Office.
If you get a lot of emails regarding new product, it's her fault.
Yeah.
You can just complain to her.
Love that.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Any complaints will be forwarded to Marty.
Yeah. Blame her. She hired me. She asked me at 4 a.m. to come help.
Yeah, can I be the assistant to the office manager?
Yes.
Office to the manager.
Assistant to the assistant manager, isn't that what Dwight is?
Instead of assistant regional manager, he's assistant to the regional manager.
Incredible. Okay. You can eat down here, I don't mind. Oh, Madeline. Yeah, that's all her. I mean, I help a little, but. The only reason you wouldn't have gotten an email is we're setting up very, very small groups, just because we're only doing like a sample of the program that we're using, Clavio, but we will be sending out larger emails soon. So I think one was sent to people who have like added things to their cart but never checked out. And one was sent to people who have purchased button-ups or dresses or bags, that type of thing, or gift cards. Just because we don't want to spam everybody all the time. sew fuse on this vinyl just makes it feel that much sturdier. I love it. And the way I interface vinyl is I just use my heat press with the right side of the vinyl face down away from the hot surface. Oh.
She's mad I used her as a table.
She won't remember.
There's something on her leg, and I was like, what is that? It's syrup.
Oh, from earlier.
From what I was eating.
Yeah, amazing. I was like, what? There's syrup on our Chick-fil-A? Okay, right sides together. For the bottom gusset piece. And I'm just gonna top stitch this to one side. Mom, did you order Chick-fil-A? You know I can't eat it. I know, right? Never get those emails. Pinky Lee, I have metal zipper pulls, but it's a nylon zipper tape. So I prefer nylon zipper tape. I think metal is very luxurious feeling, but it can sometimes be rough on your hands, especially when turning the bag, etc. So I really like the nylon metal look zippers, but the zipper pulls I'm using are metal. And I am using gunmetal with the Midnight Rainbow zipper tape. I think it just adds a little like intrigue to the bag without being overly rainbow. You know what I mean? Okay. So lining up the gusset pieces. And normally when we do this kind of a backpack, we would skip over certain pieces, sew things separately so that it wouldn't be a bound lining, but we're binding the lining, so we're not worried about it. So the only thing I want to make sure is that my zipper pulls are in the right spot. And then to top stitch this, I'm not going to top stitch through my lining. I'm just going to top stitch through the exterior, and that can help when we're turning everything together. Sometimes the lining can be a little bit bigger. So if you didn't top stitch it down, you can kind of fix that by folding it up a little bit more if the lining is too big. I am using number 5 zipper tape. And it's a nylon zipper tape. And I still have zipper tape packs in stock if you guys want to try some out. They do not come with zipper pulls, but that's because I have tons of different zipper pulls on my website. So you can pick your favorite. Alrighty. And then again, I'm only top stitching through the exterior. And then I can trim down this extra bit of zipper tape. And then I'll line up these center seams and clip this all together. And again, because I didn't baste or top stitch right here, if it were a little bit off, I could fold it up. But things seem to line up very nicely. Hmm. And then what we're going to do is sew all the way around the outside edge to baste everything together. So we'll sew around the outside. Around the outside. People leave stuff in their carts? Yes. Which is totally okay. I do it too. I like to pretend I bought stuff and that USPS just lost it. And my exterior top and the exterior bottom are a little bit off in size, but that's okay because I can just trim off the excess on top. Not a big deal. And that's just because the width of zipper tape is different sometimes, so the pattern just adjusts for that. Okay. Yeah, we're almost there. I'd say we've got like maybe 20 minutes left. So this bag took 2 hours. She like kind of close. She's probably like, y'all got Chick-fil-A? What time is it? 2?
2:18.
Damn.
Jeez.
She's rubbing a blanket on her face, but I think she's okay.
We don't need that sometimes.
Literally. Okay. So I also need to baste my lining to the exterior panels, which I always forget about. So you want to put wrong sides together for these. Okay. Things are a little off. I think that'll be okay. So what I'm gonna do is baste the lining piece on and then just trim off the excess. But let's see if things will look crooked if I do that. No, I think it'll look better because it's crooked now. Okay. Perfect. So you can see here my exterior is like way bigger on one side.
Sorry for eating.
No, no, no. Go ahead. I'm okay. So I'm just trimming away all the extra exterior fabric with the worst scissors. Okay. And then I'm going to move my zipper pulls up. Okay, and we're going to mark out our center on the top and bottom. She's still out. And my back panel and my back panel lining will be roughly the same size because they were cut from the same pattern piece, where the front was not cut from the same pattern piece. Oh, Madeline, we are doing glow-in-the-dark dice and re-releasing the textured poison apple for December 1st fabric. And the glow-in-the-dark vinyl was at the So Magical Expo, so you might already have it. Okay, so now we can baste the gusset around the bag. I'm going to fold everything in half to mark out the centers on the top and bottom. Grab the other clips. Glitter clips. And our bottom is kind of already marked because this panel is pieced together. So that works for me. And then we'll add it to the back panel because that's what's in front of me. There it is. And I like to get a few clips in place at the top, and then I will mark the bottom and then work my way around. Get back here. I'm going to switch my stitch length to a 4.5 and then just sew about 1/8 of an inch past my basting stitch. And then I like to add the binding one side at a time instead of doing it all at the end. But I will have to just attach the front panel so I can see Dorothy's eyeballs. Okay. Plus, binding isn't exciting to watch. The structure of the bag feels really nice with all the interfacings I've chosen, which is exciting. And I know that the binding is just going to give it even more structure along the edges. So it'll stand up nicely without being like way too stiff. Alright, and then I am going to unzip it really quick, make it a little bit easier. Ooh, if we order glitter clips again, we should do black glitter.
You know me.
Mm. Okay, I'm going to turn the bag right side out so you guys can see it finished, but Dorothy is stirring. That's okay. We did a lot.
We did what we set out to do.
Yeah. She looks like the Exorcist. Oh, and perfect, because I have 10% battery remaining. Last time the hardware wall will look that full. So it's going to be covered with other stuff this weekend. Look how soft this vinyl is. Okay. There is our 90% finished backpack. So there's that front pocket, opens nice and wide. So you can see how adding like a slip pocket there makes it a little more useful, but it's still good to hold stuff, even without it. Yeah, Dorothy's standing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out live. I know I did. It was nice to finally get to sew something. I'm gonna enjoy Chick-fil-A.